What's up, everybody? I don't feel well today. Starting to get like a chest cold. But as the title would indicate, I'm going to try my hand at doing like a tank girl. I don't want to have a real long session tonight because I don't feel well. So it's probably going to be mostly torso. So let me show you what we're working with. This is what I'm going to use for my, just like the torso. I'm not going to do the bottom half, just this torso here. And then we're gonna use that face like that layout there. And then we have some reference images of Tank Girl with her unique haircut and her band-aids and stuff like that. So I think it could be fun. I think there's plenty of room for me to mess this up, but that is what we're doing. Funkulo. If you guys are not familiar with Francesca, I highly recommend you go check out Francesca's work. Her stuff is amazing. Oh, dude, I agree. I've been contemplating like doing a Sam Keith pose, like with you know, someone like right here and their legs are poking out, and then the two big fists. But I don't know what character to do, and I don't think that I've been thinking about it because it would be not Bryan's style. It would be as close as I could get to Sam Keith's style. So if you're wondering where these references come from, I've been buying a series of books on Kickstarter called A Masters of Anatomy, and this book is nothing but characters holding weapons. So Masters of Anatomy weapons book. That's what this one is from. And most of the stuff that I use is a Masters of Anatomy reference. Damn, this light is glaring. All right. So since I know, I know that I'm just doing this part right here. I'm not going to do the hips or anything. So I know that if I'm going to have the gun poking off a little bit on my artwork, then I need to make sure that the center of my artwork is more, not centered with her face, but more centered over here. That way that the whole piece doesn't feel uneven. Actors access. All right. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to kind of put her head right here, maybe. Right up against there. Like, what would you message me? Now, see, I need to go ahead and get I want to use this same head tilt that she has going on. Like, I really enjoy the craziness of the look that she has going on here. So I'm going to try to roughly get that shape. Like, because you can see that this head shape is very different than where that one's going, like the positioning. But I think that it fits the craziness of the character, right? So, all right. So we'll figure like she's got the nose right here. Just, we don't have to be 100% right now. We're just kind of mapping things out so we can kind of feel where things go. Seeing like her teeth kind of do like this. And she's got this, and then she's got this bottom lip right here. And then we got to look, you got to, maybe you can see it, I don't know. Well, let me zoom in a little bit. Hold on. All right, let me. All right, so now what I have to look at is how open is her mouth and how much space is underneath her lip. So about that much space, which is exaggerated. So I need to come down a little bit further with the chin just so I can keep things kind of close. Just a little bit. And then like, see how the chin kind of comes right up naturally into that line. So we're gonna like kind of do like that. See, our head is too big, I believe, but it helps us find a starting point. Like as long as we get these facial features to match in size, we can adjust everything else. So she's got like these little lines here. All right. And then so this is really much more smooth than I have it. So mine is a little, this is one of the things where for me drawing women is difficult, right? Because I draw them with the hard chin and everything. Like that male chin. Like I'm going to draw like with her eyes a little bit more buggy than probably the reference image has. Maybe it doesn't look like she's smiling enough, so we got to make sure that we got to keep that. So her eyebrows kind of do like this. Just trying to get the position right. That's all I want to do, right? So, and then you figure like the ears probably like, since her hair is kind of tilted back, like her ears like right here-ish. Check and see how, like there's not much room over here. So maybe that needs to come in a little bit. See, in the reference image, there's not a lot of room between the side of her face and the edge of the drawing, right? Or the edge of her thing. So you got to kind of keep it close. So let's keep it close. And then although there's no real wrinkles on this. So right here, we're going to put like her, she's got like a little tuft of hair. Well, she does whatever she wants with her hair, but in the most common thing, she has like a little tuft of hair, and then she has like these little hairs on the side. See, this doesn't look very feminine, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to recover. I don't know if I'm going to be able to recover. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so now we'll switch back to this. And so we'll see where this is and kind of go with where the shoulder is. So the shoulder right about here. So you pick a spot, kind of start. And then let's see. So you got this. Like I want to get the body in place, right? And then we'll go back and throw clothes on it. And all right, so now let's see. Right there, right around here. So let's see. So this is pretty close to. Yeah, her face doesn't look like I want it to, so I'm already kind of not happy with where we're headed. All right. Oh, you don't do that. That's like a broken arm. Yeah, you don't do that. Oh, you got to go back further. No, the shit doesn't look right. So we kind of look like what we need to do is we need to make sure that some hair kind of or something kind of flies this way to kind of even out how. Just making up a gun, like, some crazy shit, right? Some Rob Liefeld, just big ass bazooka looking gun. All right, so there's what we have. That's where we're going to start. That is where we're going to start. Now we got to try to do better on that face. We got to try to make that shit look a little bit better. That shit's rough, and I understand that. So we'll work on the face, and then we'll put some clothes on her. So this is my kneaded eraser, just kind of lightening up my pencil marks. All right, so let's go back to that face and see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I want to make sure that I try to keep it the same size because the body fits the head size. So I don't want to make any adjustments that make me have to rethink. All right, I'm kind of happy so far. We'll see if I can. There's still time to mess this up. Make sure that the chin is kind of centered. Looks like it's a little bit off, so we'll. She's got like that little right here. Right there. And then I think I put her eyes too far up on her head, right? So we need to adjust, see the eyes, how far away they are from the nostril. And right here, they're relatively close. Like they're maybe like an eyeball length away from that nostril. So we need to pull them down just a little bit. So that'll mean we'll have to make all kinds of adjustments to the head, damn it. But overall, our picture will look a little better because we took the time to notice. See, right now, if you look at it, it's like, oh my God, damn, Bryan's drawing a cone head. All right, and then the side of the head is kind of like this. So she still looks kind of manly. I don't know how to fix this. Like it's tough for me to figure out how to draw her head and not have it be. Why does she look like a bald dude? Well, it does not look. God dang, how did I fuck this up? I don't know. Whatever. I don't have time. I don't feel well. This is getting uglier and uglier the more I mess with it. Shit. Maybe for bangs we're like right here. What is it that makes it work? Like, why do theirs look so much better? Because they're good, Bryan. All right, we'll see what we can do with this. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Nobody's watching anyway, so we'll see how this comes out. We shall see. I think what happens is maybe the shit. I don't know why it's looking weird. Maybe I need to make the eyes smaller. Fuck, we're about to jump in. Oh shit. Terrible. All right. There we go. That's what we're doing. Hey, Bryan, I've always found Tank Girl an interesting character from the little I've learned about her. This is the first time you've drawn her. Yes, this is the first time I've drawn her. Like I said, I have not, and continue to be not confident in the way I do the female species. So I tend to venture away from commissions that ask for female work. But I was like, if I'm doing this on YouTube, like I might as well try to get better at it. So last week we did Thunder Rosa, and then this week we'll do Tank Girl, because I want to get more comfortable. I would like to have, fan arts of these characters, because there's people that buy them, right? So let's not kid ourselves. And I've cut off half my audience by not having a wide selection of female fan art stuff. And Wendy, I know you're probably just joining us here recently. Like I'm not feeling well today, so that's why I'm trying to do something a little bit smaller and just trying to blaze through it. I don't feel good. My throat hurts, my chest hurts. I didn't get much done today. I guess we should go ahead and color that whole thing black because it looks odd. So we'll come through right here. Well, thank you, Ms. Wendy. I heard you sniffing. I was wondering, hope you feel better. Yeah, I would have thought that if I was going to get sick, it would have been while I was in Florida, Saturday and Sunday, because it turns out that one of the guys that drove down there with us ended up having a cold the next day. So that means he probably had it during the trip home. But I wasn't, Monday night, Tuesday night, nothing. So I was like, maybe it missed me. Now it doesn't feel good. And I know that the guy that in question here, he did not have COVID. I know that it was not COVID. So if I have what he has, then there's solace in that. There's solace in that. Shit, man, get in the tube. We've had a stomachache virus making its rounds through our community. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Wendy, but that's one of the cool things about me doing what I do is I don't have like a work environment to worry about, not just Jim wiping his ass or, is he dipping into the raisins with his booger fingers and shit like that. Like I don't have to. Let's put a Band-Aid on her. So if I'm having trouble with an area to kind of distract the viewer, like I'll on this anyway, I'll put like a little Band-Aid, and then that way, all right, she's beat up. That's why it's all funky. Maybe it doesn't work. I don't know. I'm praying I don't get COVID again. 3 times. Golly, 3 times is enough. I've been fortunate. I can't Although I don't test very often, I have not uh, tested positive for COVID yet. Like since the whole thing started, but I don't run into a lot of people, so it's easier for me not to come in contact with people. But I mean, I have done conventions. I've been on airplanes, so there has been opportunity there. I like to try to draw my women with, like, if they're not trying to have their boobies out, like, obviously she's probably wearing like some sort of thing that makes the uniboob in my world. That way I don't feel quite as nasty, because I don't think anybody that wears, any female that wears anything but a swimsuit or spandex, like, has nearly the conformity that people draw in the comics, like how the snug fit of, I need to see every little detail on your areolas and all that other stuff. Like, I don't mind. I mean, see, she still looks fun and cool. I think she still looks fun and cool. I'm not a big. I just don't want to. I don't want to be looked at as, oh, well, he draws them with their boobs out because he knows that people will buy them. I don't want to do that. I'll let that. I'll let the professionals do that. Like, I don't have time for that. Well, thank you, Miss Wendy. We'll pretend like there's a smiley face thing on her shirt, right? All right, I think that part's done. We're pretty close to just wrapping this bad boy up. Hey, what's up, Ava? Yeah, Wendy, you saying she looks sassy. That's the reason that I picked this. Uh, that's the reason I chose this face. Like I think that just looks like come get some. So I tried to do this face on that body. So that's where we did. So for anyone watching, like that's what we did. I used this reference for the body, this reference for the face, and then just looking here to get the band-aids, I guess. There we go. Tank Girl used to be in my top 5 movies of all time. Then Tarantino had to make more movies. That's awesome. I was never really familiar with the Tank Girl comic. I did watch the movie when it came out, and it was a movie based on a comic book, so I was like, all right, that's cool. I didn't. You look back at it now, and it was not great at all. But it had Ice Cube or Ice Tea in it, and that was cool. But I think without having read the source material, I think I'm pretty aware of what the character is and what she represents and stuff like that. And so I like that part of what she's got going on. The presentation. It was a fun movie. Yes, it was. I think it was a teenager. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I think it came out. I mean, I was a teenager, but I think I was like at the end of teenager, like 18, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Pretty sure I was in high school. Because of, I think Tarantino's Pulp Fiction came out in '94, and I know that because that's the year I graduated. So it came out in '95. I thought, yeah. So that was right before I went into the military. Also, Tank Girl is like a grown up. Tiny Tina, yeah. I didn't play much Borderlands, but I do remember Tiny Tina blowing everything up. So to try to fill this out, what we'll do is we'll do this. There we go. All done. Bam. So thank you guys. I hope you guys have a rest of your week that is great. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Enjoy Valentine's Day. Be safe. Be good people. And get shit done. You get shit done. Get shit done.